Hi you guys, today I'm just doing a one-take upload. I don't feel very well. I have strep throat and I got it from the little schmooper pooper. I tried to make him come in and say hi, but he's out playing with Gage, so maybe he'll pop in here in a minute. But I just wanted to do a one-take upload. Yesterday I was traveling all day from Idaho to here and I felt okay. I got some antibiotics in my system, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna feel better. But then I forgot as soon as I landed in LA, I was like, shoot, I told the missionaries I signed up at church that I would feed them dinner. So then we rushed up to the grocery store and came here and started cooking. And I think just like going, I felt better. Like, oh yeah, I'm totally over it. But then this morning I woke up and I was just like, oh, I feel worse than I felt since I got sick. So as you can tell, I don't look good or feel good. But I love you guys and I wanted to make a video. So I thought, why not do another one-take upload. Plus, I wanted to clarify myself a little bit better. In my last video, I said John was Christian and I'm Mormon, therefore we couldn't work. And people were like, well, why did you date him if you knew he wasn't Mormon? And, you know, but don't you believe in Christ? So just to clear that up really quickly, Mormons or also members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we do believe in Christ. He is everything that we believe in. We preach of Christ, we rejoice of Christ, we teach and love of Christ. Everything that I think is comforting about the gospel of Jesus Christ is Christ himself. And so, and Christians, or, you know, people who go to Calvary Chapel or just have a Christian belief, is the belief of Christ or in Jesus Christ. So, of course, John and I believe in the same, like, bigger picture concepts of family and going to church and those things. And I think when people look at that in general, they're like, well, then why can't you guys make that work? But it's actually like the little details of a marriage and of a relationship and of a religion that make up the bigger picture, you know, and that's marriage. And, you know, where do you get married? Well, you know, I want to be married in the temple because I feel that when you are married in the temple, you're sealed for time and all eternity. It's not just till death do us part. And John, you know, he's not a member. He doesn't want to be married in the temple. So, I mean, it's like little things like that make up the bigger picture. And John was great. And, you know, I told you guys that he's a good guy and it was hard to let him go and to hope that I'll find somebody just as good as him. But, you know, in all honesty, after doing The Bachelorette or whatever, I really honestly didn't think that I would end up, like, dating anybody. Before I even committed to doing it, I was like, yeah, it'll be fun. I'll meet some guys. We'll get to go on a date, Valentine's date. And that's that. But I never realized I would be invested in it. And then so after John came along, I was like, oh my gosh, I really did like this guy. So it was hard because then, you know, like, I think at that time in my life, I was just dating to have fun and not really, like, getting serious. But the older I'm getting so old, I'm realizing that, you know, I want to do things right and how I've always been taught and what I know is true. And to me, that's, you know, finding somebody who has the exact same beliefs that I have. And so after John and I talked, you know, and we broke up, it was mutual, whatever. It really made me understand that, like, okay, you can't help who you like or who you're going to start to like. So you might as well date somebody or date people who are believing and wanting the same things that you want. You know, even though you are 16 or 15 or whatever, you are making patterns for who you're going to date or who you're going to marry for the future. And that's one thing with my ex-husband I didn't believe. It was like, I'm 19, I'm 18, I'm not going to fall in love with him. Even though he doesn't go to church or whatever, I can date him because who knows what's going to happen to me when I'm old and ready to get married. But you can't put a limit on love and how it's going to happen. And so that's one thing. I have dated those outside of my religion, and there's a ton of good people in the world who aren't even religious or believe in God at all. But I think when you know what you want in your own personal life and what's important to you, you should find others who support that and want that for you. That's, you know, that goes for anything, not just religion. Just even if you're atheist and you don't believe in God, but if you have like strong beliefs and just being a good person, you're not going to date somebody that's not a good person, who doesn't, you know, do good things. So, yeah, so after dating John, he really helped me understand that it's like, okay, I need to date somebody who wants the same things that I want. So it was just a good learning experience overall. But yes, I believe in Christ, and I should have clarified I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints instead of just saying I'm a Mormon, because that can be confusing. But I don't want to talk, you know, I love who I am and what I stand for. Have I always been perfect? No. Am I a human being? Yes. Am I willing to admit that? Yes. But religion and politics and sports are just like three things you probably should never talk about openly with a ton of people because there's always so much controversy. But just so you guys know, I have studied and gone to other churches, and I respect all organized religion just because I think people are meeting there for a greater cause, and to me that's most important. It's only about your relationship with God, not your relationship with your religion. So that's that. Anyways, people were asking me some questions on, other questions on the Twitter. How is flying back and forth from you in Idaho affect you in the long run? It just does, because it's hard. It's hard to fly every, 2 weeks, but it had to be necessary. Cooper's dad doesn't want Cooper to be down here full time, and he wouldn't agree with me, sending Cooper back only once a month. He wanted to see him more, so it's like, how can I interfere on that relationship? So, but I knew from the get-go that if Cooper was showing signs that he wasn't okay with it, or that he wasn't doing well with the flying, that I would be like, okay, it's done. I'm not going to ask Cooper to do that. But he loves it. It's like an adventure, and he's a pro flyer. Every time we fly, he loves it. Moving home in October because deeper issues, but I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be a part of the Maker family and be uploading every Tuesday and Friday for as long as you guys will have me here. But I just want to further my education in school, and I really want to get, finish that in my life, because you never know what's going to happen if, like, YouTube were to fail one day or something were to go wrong. I think education in general is something that we should all take part in and do the best that we can to push ourselves. But, yeah, so moving home in October, and I will still be uploading videos. I'm not going anywhere. And, yeah, so that's that, and I'll still be a part of the Maker family. And you guys will just get videos from Idaho, but I'll be back and forth to California as well. Also, somebody asked on the Twitter, what do you do to stay motivated for working out when you feel like quitting? That's just the thing. You gotta, I don't know, I believe in taking a break once in a while. I'm not I know you guys, some of you think I'm like this crazy fitness freak, but I'm not. Like, I just went to Pinkberry and I ate guacamole and chips and carbs and whatever. There's like, I'll be honest, there's like 2 or 3 weeks sometimes of the month where I don't work out at all. I'll maybe go on a run here or there or a walk just because it makes me feel better. But sometimes I just feel like being lazy and not doing anything and eating bad food. And sometimes I think that that's okay. Like, your body just wants to have a break. But I do want to get healthy this summer, because I think being healthy is something that I learned is a bigger picture, something that I want more, rather than being like skinny or fit or whatever. I just want to be able to chase my son and to play with him and to be healthy and feel like I can chase him and not like I'm gonna pass out because I'm so winded, or craving pizza and chocolate all the time. I mean, those foods aren't good for you. So I really have been looking into changing my dieting habits and working out more than just like going to the gym. Sunday, Cooper and I just went to a track in Idaho, and we ran stairs, and I chased him like a frog, and it was a good workout, but I felt like I was playing and not just like I'm working out. So I don't know, if you're feeling like you want to give up, maybe change up your workout, do something fun, go play with some kids in the neighborhood, or your kids or your family, or go ride a bike or rollerblades or jump rope, something fun that like that you enjoy doing that doesn't feel like a workout but is really, and you don't think about. Because I never thought about that. As the older you get, the more you're like, oh, that used to be a workout when I was little, to go out and play soccer. You just thought it was like a fun sport, but it doesn't always have to be about lifting weights and running and getting your cardio in. It can be, just moving your body and burning those calories. Anyways, this has been word vomiting for 8 minutes, but I love you guys, and I wanted to put that out there. Sorry for the mix-up and the clarification on Mormons versus Christians. I am a Christian. I believe in Christ. That's all that means. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm sorry that this is so scatterbrained, but I do not feel well. I'm on Benadryl, or not. Yeah, I'm not even. I'm not on Benadryl. I'm on some antibiotic, whatever this is. I'm on that, and Tylenol and ibuprofen. So I feel like blah, blah, blah. My brain feels like that. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Leave your comments below, and hopefully I'll see a lot of you at VidCon. That's coming up. Who's gonna be there?